Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hairsa, also known as the Hairsa Way, and I'm so excited to come back to YouTube. First of all, I haven't been back in like quite a few months, but for this year, my goal is to be way more active on my YouTube channel than I have been last year. This is only my second longer form video, so I'm excited for today because today is actually a collaboration. The collab today is with one of my dearest friends from this community, from the makeup community, Jenn, also known as Dreaming in Multichrome. I'm very excited because we have decided to pick our 10 best single shimmer eyeshadows for 2023. And I'm very excited because, first of all, I love Jenn. She is such a light in the community and such a sweet, sweet soul. I genuinely consider her a friend. And I genuinely cannot wait to maybe one day see her in person. And by the way, we have not spoken to each other what we have picked. We've kept that a secret. I don't know what she has picked. She doesn't know what I have picked. So I'm extremely excited to show y'all my favorites and see hers. Just a quick explanation about this palette. This is a 10 pan palette. This is what it looks like. I haven't put the shadows in yet because I want to reveal them one by one. I want everything to be a secret. I don't want to do any sneak peeks. But this is a palette that my husband built for me. So shout outs to my husband. And yeah, I put just some like cute stickers that I got with my flower nose order. So yeah, I'm sorry, my fingerprints are all over the packaging. But yeah, this is what the palette is, if you guys were wondering where I got this palette from. Without any further ado, here are my best 10 single eyeshadows for 2023. I just want to emphasize that this is going to be in random order. I'm no way, shape, or form ranking them from 1 to 10. Also, for every shadow that I will be mentioning, I will provide links below in my description where I've worn the shadows, like tutorial or picture, so you guys can see how I've used the shadow throughout the year. All right, starting strong with my first eyeshadow is the first indie shimmer that I've hit pan on, and this is Boom Sour from Devinah Cosmetics. If you've known me or followed me for quite a little bit, you will know that this is a shadow I sing praises to every time I get the chance. I have worn this all over my eyes and as a highlighter so many times. Clearly, I mean, you can tell it's very well loved. I mean, I've hit pan on it and I absolutely love the shadow. I actually got this for Black Friday 2021. It's my first Devinah order. The shadow was in it and I absolutely love it. All right, second shadow is another iridescent shade, and this is Queen's Tears 2.0 from Quicksand Cosmetics. I bought this shadow actually this year, I believe either May. Yeah, I believe it was May. And I absolutely love this so much. If you have been following me for a while, here comes that sentence again, you will know that Quicksand is one of my favorite indie brands. I love Queen's Tears, the original. And when I got this, I'm like, oh my God, I love 2.0 just as much as I love the OG. This has such a beautiful orange shift to it. It's like that exactly like spicy, hot orange iridescent. It's beautiful and it totally deserves a spot in my top 10. So let's pop her right in this palette. We are still going strong with another iridescent. This is Nacre from the Seekingshifts, aka Riley x Shine by SD Earthborn collection that came out in January of 2023. I absolutely love Riley's collection, so shout outs to Riley for coming out with a beautiful collection. I think the iridescents are definitely my favorite part of the collection, but I had to pick a favorite. And I know that you guys know, and even Riley knows this, that Nacre is my absolute favorite. I know that the popular shadow of that collection is Ice Bling, but listen, I'm a Nacre lover through and through. I love this so much. This shadow is probably one of the most versatile iridescents in my collection. It has beautiful yellow and little like blue flecks throughout it. Honestly, you could wear it with any color that you want. This is such a, again, versatile freaking shadow. I've worn this on the eyes and as a highlighter as well. Actually, all the iridescents that I have so far, I have worn both as eyeshadows and as highlighters. I love doing that with iridescents. If I were to pick one shadow from the Earthborn collection, I don't have all of them, but I have 4 of them. Nacre is my absolute favorite. It absolutely deserves a spot in my top 10. Absolute beautiful job. I love this freaking shadow. I think it's so special and unique. It's a beautiful iridescent. Again, good job, Riley. Moving on to my fourth eyeshadow. This is Fairy Fire from Devinah Cosmetics. I also bought this on my very first order from Devinah, which is the Black Friday 2021 order. Same order I got Boom Sour from. Listen, this is a crowd favorite for a reason. This has beautiful shifts to it. It's way more versatile than what my camera is picking up, way shiftier than my camera is picking it up. I absolutely love this shadow. This has the most beautiful green to purple to yellow shifts. This is just a chameleon, like it blends in with everything you will use it. And yes, I have used this as a highlighter as well, and it's just fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love this shadow. Devinah, this is such a winner. Popping her right on the palette. We got a good selection going on so far. I did lower my lights when I was doing the iridescence because I feel like when it's bright, you cannot see the shifts very well, but let's keep going. Listen. You weren't going to see a top 10 single eyeshadows from me and you weren't going to see a blue. Like, that would not happen. I know Jen will probably watch this and laugh because I know she's not the biggest fan of blues, even though blues look magnificent on her. But here's my fifth one. And yes, it is a blue also from Devinah Cosmetics. And this is Swudge. My God, do I love this freaking shadow. First of all, do y'all see that dip I got going on? Like, if I were to use this one more time, I'll probably hit pan. No joke. I also purchased this Black Friday 2021. So my first Devinah order had this one, Boom Sour and Fairy Fire. So a lot of the shadows from Devinah I have tried for my very first time with them. But I love Swudge. This is such a sparkly, nice light blue. It has a beautiful sparkle. Honestly, I've worn it with, let me tell you what I've worn it with. I've worn it with purple and red and green in one look. And in another look, I've worn it with blue and pink and gray. It's versatile. It's also sparklier than it looks. I think this is a standout shadow from them, and I cannot believe it's that cheap. Like, I would pay double for this. I love this eyeshadow very, very much. And again, if you were to look for a light blue that is super sparkly and super affordable, even more affordable on sale or with a code, Swudge is the answer. Would love to see y'all, tell me your picks in the comments or even on Instagram. I would love to see y'all's picks and what you guys have worn and loved this year. I love seeing people's favorites. I love, especially when we have differing opinions and thoughts. Oh my God, that's my favorite thing. That's why I love watching those kind of videos. And here we go with the purple. Again, it's a hairstyle video. Like, this is very much expected. This is Witch Bitch Magic from Touch of Glam Beauty. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that word on YouTube. I don't know, but forgive me, YouTube, if this is against the rules. But this is the name of the shadow. I absolutely love the shadow. First of all, listen, look at that dip that I got going on. Again, if I were to use this probably one or two more times, I would hit pan for sure. Touch of Glam is one of my favorite brands. Touch of Glam really creates some of the most unique freaking shadows, even though this looks purple, which it is. By the way, this shadow is very hard to photograph. This has the most beautiful light green, not even shift, but like sparkles. I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard to capture it. But let me tell you, this shadow is sultry AF. No matter what look you put it in, even if you wear it as just a liner, the impact of it is going to be absolutely beautiful. Listen, I'm a very big fan of this freaking shadow. It's a dark purple. I know sometimes people are a little bit more intimidated of dark shimmers, but listen, 2024, I say go big or go home. Oh, I forgot to mention, I purchased this Black Friday 2022. So that's when I purchased it. I believe I got around December. Is Quicksand Phenomenon. Listen, hold on. Listen. Let me remove it from this. This shadow is not your typical teal to purple freaking shifting shadow. This is a lot more than that. First of all, the sparkle in this is just like you see it on the pen. That's how it translates on the eye. I will link, like I said, for every shadow that I put, I will link every look and tutorial that I've done with them. And this one I did very detailed work with. Now, I know, like I said before, dark shimmers can be very intimidating. I totally get that. Totally get that. But this one was so easy to work with. And again, I did detailed work with it. I did a graphic liner and it just looked like the most shifty and impactful shadow. Is just so beautiful. Again, Quicksand is one of my favorite brands. Absolutely recommend you guys to try them if you haven't already. But yeah, no, Phenomenon totally deserves to be in my top 10. Also, sorry, forgot to mention Phenomenon I purchased in, I believe, January of this year. I know it got delivered not this year. Sorry, I meant 2023. I'm still stuck in 2023. It's 2024. January of last year. So I've had it for about a year, I want to say. But yeah, that's when I purchased it. Now my 8th shadow. Oh, so excited for this one. This is Maun Professional Atomic. Maun Professional, just a quick introduction to Maun Professional. I heard of them around like end of 2022, and I saw a bunch of people like order from them and had the most beautiful looks. And the owner, Sarah, is one of the sweetest people I've had the pleasure to talk with. She actually, you cannot order off of website or Etsy or anything. She just like opens like orders on her Instagram. So it's just like you got to follow her and see when she opens up her shop. But this is Atomic from Maun Professional. And this, even the camera, I mean, look at that blue shift. And this is not even my table. Like, let me just look at that. You guys, seriously, this translates on the eyes as this beautiful lilac with the most like intense blue shift going on. This is just stunning. This, I did a look with this and Phenomenon, and they were just stunning together. I know that they look like, ooh, why would you put these two together? But no, trust me, these are just stunning together. And I cannot actually, now that I'm looking at them both, I kind of want to attempt to look with Witch Bitch Magic and Atomic. I think that would be just a stunning combo. But yeah, this shadow, super impactful, super shifty, just, again, amazing. I love Maun Professional. And I keep forgetting to mention when I got the shadows. So sorry about that. Atomic, I believe, I know it got delivered in April of 2023, but I think I purchased it around January. I know it took a little bit longer for me to get it because some of the shadows in my order were, like there was a shortage in pigment or something like that, but that's why I received it a little bit later. But yeah, righty, for my 9th shadow, which is kind of like damn near like blending into my makeup desk. This is Devinah Cosmetics Thermosphere. And before I forget, yes, I did purchase this also on Black Friday of 2021. Listen, this is a beautiful, your typical like black based multichrome. I love it because it's honestly the truest blue I've seen. And obviously it shifts to like, as you can see, like it shifts. It has like a, like kind of like a purpley reddish kind of shift. This is not the most like sparkliest eyeshadow out there, but I do not care. I've worn this all over my eye, and I've worn this as a liner, which, by the way, the silky smooth formula makes it so much easier to use as an eyeliner or to do detailed work. As you guys like can see, I love doing detailed work with my singles. Yes, even though they're like, multichromes or shimmers or whatnot, they're very easy. If they're a good formula, it's going to be easy to do detailed work with. And I love detailed work. And last but certainly not least, we have Strength from Bella Beauté Bar, the most beautiful and perfect red multichrome to exist. I purchased the shadow, I want to say either mid or end of September, and I received it, I want to say mid-October. So this is like the latest one out of all of them. And let me tell you, this left such a good impression on me. I did a beautiful like all red look with this, and oh my god, this is the truest red I own. I absolutely love it. This made me excited to try more from Bella Beauté Bar, and I have tried more of their shadows and I absolutely love them. So I'm very excited to see what like more singles the brand comes out with. Even though it joined my collection later than the other ones, I still think it deserves a spot in my top 10 because I just am so impressed by the quality and the shine of this. Even though it's described as a metallic, I find it to be very, very sparkly, especially with the glitter glue. By the way, I wear everything with the glitter glue, like there's no exceptions. And I absolutely love this shadow. And again, very jewel toned. Everything, the row here, well, atomic, I could say it's like jewel tone. It's kind of like an amethyst. Very, very jewel tone. I absolutely am loving this lineup.
Wow.
I am sure, and I promise I'll see you guys more often here on YouTube. I know, again, I haven't been active, but this is a resolution that I have for 2024 is to be more active on this channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much, Jenn, for collabing with me. I cannot wait for us to chat more about in our live on this. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.